R.A., what's the lesson for the day, rugged man? I am the legendary.
We're gonna talk about counterfeit tapes and how these tapes are being sold on the streets to y'all for like $3 and $4, and you think you're getting a bargain? Nah, you're getting a tape that's phony.
I'm here with my people from the Brood Babies doing another episode of Lesson for the Day with R.A. the Rugged Man, and today we're talking about the early 90s bootlegging.
And you see in the real one, it has all the artwork.
I'm over here. I'm going to open one of the fake ones.
See?
There's no inside. It's just white.
See?
It's just faded.
And look at the cassette. It's all messed up.
1989 was the Stop the Violence movement. KRS-One did Self-Destruction. It had everybody. Cool Mo D, MC Lyte, Heavy D, Public Enemy.
Self-destruction. Yeah, for self-destruction.
That was the goal in 89. Stop black on black crime. Fast forward a few years later, Onyx is out and they got a big hit record on Def Jam.
1 gun, 2 gun, 3 gun, 4. You're mine. It's all about crime.
It's all about guns, shooting, and blasting shit up. Rappers were coming up with names like Buckshot Shorty, Mac 10, Smith & Wesson. Even you had rappers like L.O.T.D, who was never all about guns and shit. His album was 14 shots to the dome. Bucking them down, bucking them down, bucking them down. Cool J, what are you doing, man? Run DMC, shaved their heads bald, looking and acting like Onyx.
Pull my jammy out and I'ma murder the man.
Gunshot, all you heard of. I know Onyx is cool, Rev, but you're Reverend, man. You know, there was gangster rap before that, but Onyx made it a big thing in pop culture. So if you got all these killing, stabbing murderers, you have to have a place to kind of put your anger.
Onyx step 399, my friend. Come by for me. No.
Bitch ass bootlegger motherfucker selling my tape. They get shot.
So they killed the little poor Indian man in a skit, and it started a big trend in hip hop, killing and murdering the bootlegger.
399, how that shit sound? You catch the beat down from downtown to uptown. I'll break your backbones and nose bones, whatever it takes.
You could have raped children, mass murdered families, and you would be less of a villain in the hip hop community than the bootlegger.
I'm Tupac, I'm a digital that's mine. I have my money, all on my tape, and I want it now. I'm gonna fuck your whole stand-up.
They pissed off the guards too, brand Nubian.
Bang, bang, like it ain't no thing to the bastard who sold my shit before it's mastered.
You know, the brand Nubians had knowledge. One of Sadat's lyrics said, is the record company involved? So he was asking the questions where like the Onyx types were just like, put a bullet in them, kill them, murder them.
A cousin who works at the record label.
What's wrong with you, man? This shit is garbage.
Then there was a group called the Hoodratz, and their whole hook was, if you bootleg, you get your leg broke. And in the video, they actually kidnap the fucking bootlegger and torture him, break his TV, they flip his table, and then they fucking break the dude's leg. Just because he bootlegged the tape. Like, they took it serious in this era. Fucking Puff Daddy bootlegged my shit. There was a 12-inch, and they sold it as Notorious B.I.G., all songs written by Biggie, and they had my song Every Record Label Sucks Dick on the album. And they had the song I did with Biggie on there called Cunt Renaissance, but they called it Fuck in the Ass, and made the money off that. Never seen a nickel. I wasn't like, let me go up to Bad Boy and break Puffy and Biggie and Harv Pierre's legs. The big problem I had about bootleggers was the quality sometimes, because somebody got a cassette tape of my Night of the Bloody Apes, and that leaked, and then it leaked, and it was the poorest quality. And you make your music to sound great. You don't want it to sound like mud and piss and shit.
You have M.O.P? Watch him. What you got over there? You have M.O.P? You sure?
Don't let us catch you with no M.O.P. shit.
Some artists started getting smart, and they said, okay, I don't own the masters. So some artists would bootleg their own shit. Back in that era, you could sell 20, 30, 40,000 copies and make a lot of money. So artists started going, oh yeah, my shit got bootlegged, and it'd be them. They did it themselves. I did that quite a few times. Fuck jive.
Here's the story of a dead bootlegger who's gonna make a big when his face hits the paper.
The big publicity thing in the 90s was Jay-Z supposedly stabbed up Un.
Rap star Jay-Z, surrounded by his usual entourage, strolled into the Kit Kat Club. He had a confrontation with record producer Lance Rivera. Jay-Z allegedly plunged a knife into Rivera's stomach and smashed a bottle over his brother's head.
Jay didn't like that Un supposedly bootlegged his album. That was the whole story. But Big Un himself later claimed, oh, it wasn't a bootleg. It was part of the deal. Jay-Z and them made it as businessmen. It'll boost the sales of your record, and I'm in on it. But most people believe that unbootleg Jay-Z album, Jay-Z stabbed him. That's the story that got out.
I used to beat a bootlegger to death. Now I gotta send a legal letter.
It's so funny how irrelevant a bootlegger is today. The second your album is out, every single person on the planet has it in every household in every country. Cyber bootlegging destroyed everything. Now, yo, rappers can't even give their music away. Like, they wish a bootlegger was selling this shit. Oh, free CD, take my free CD. Press this button, download my album for free. Like, rappers should actually kill themselves and break their own legs and break their own nose bones because they're doing worse for themselves than the bootleggers was doing 20 years ago. Now, who the fuck wants to buy a record when they just got 25 free songs from you because you gave it to motherfucker? Oh, now let me buy 12 songs from them for $15. I got 20 of songs for free. I didn't even listen to the free songs.